5 tips to help you pay off debt faster. Hello, welcome to Women's Financial Empowerment Group. I'm your host, Ruth Agbeloso. If you're new here, please subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. If you've been here before, please go ahead and like, share, do all those wonderful things, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know whenever I upload a new video. On this channel, I discuss all things money mindset, making money, saving money, investing money, and more. So you're gonna wanna come back over and over to hear what I have in store for you. And if you wanna know more about me and what I do, stay with me to the end of the video and I will share that information with you. Let's get into today's video. Five tips to help you pay off debt faster. If you're like most moms, you find that there's a lot of challenges that come with being a mom. It's definitely rewarding work, but it can be a lot of hard work. On top of making sure that you take good care of your children, you also have to take care of the household. And in most cases, you have to take on an outside job, whether it be full-time or part-time, or even run a business. It's no wonder that with so many challenges, moms can end up in debt. If you are a mom struggling with debt, just know that you are not alone. And I have shared in another video part of my story and how deeply in debt I was. I will link that video so that you can take a look at it if you haven't seen it already. Just know that there is hope. And it doesn't mean that because you're struggling now that you're always going to be struggling with debt. In today's video, I'm going to share with you, like I said before, 5 tips of how you can pay off debt faster. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, create a budget. When it comes to paying off your debt faster, the first step is creating a budget. To create a budget, you need to know how much money you make and how much your expenses are, and you need to be able to put that together in a way so that you know exactly how much you're going to pay towards your debts. You need to make sure that you list out all of this, and when it comes to your debt, not only write down how much you owe, but also the interest payments. You definitely want to know how much is the interest when you're writing this down. I do lots of videos on budgeting, so if you want to take a look at some of those, I have linked those in the description box. Definitely check out those and it will go into more details about how to build a budget. You go ahead and do that right after this video. Now, after you have made your budget, you may find that you're going to have to cut back on certain things, and you may even need to generate more income in order to make these debt payments. You don't have to see it as an all the time thing. Just know that you're gonna get through this. You're going to pay off that debt. You just have to have a plan in place in order to do that. And one of the things that can help you bring in extra income is by investing. Investing in real estate is not only a great way to earn money to pay off your debt, but it's also a wonderful way to build wealth. And in many cases, you can earn this money passively. Now, this video is not about real estate, obviously. I did make a video about that, and I will link that video. But I do want to let you know that I created a free cheat sheet for you as a beginning investor. So if you have not invested in real estate before, it's my gift to you. You can go ahead and see the information in the description box and be able to download that free cheat sheet that will get you started along your way. The reason why I like investing in real estate so much is because there are so many opportunities and ways that you can invest in real estate. And unlike what was taught previously or what you may have been thinking, you don't have to be wealthy or rich or be in the perfect situation or the perfect credit score in order to invest in real estate. There are so many different ways that you can do it. So anyway, I will stop talking about that and get back to the regular video, but I just wanted to put that in there because sometimes I know you may think to yourself, you know, how am I going to get this extra money? I'm already working so many different jobs, doing all the things, but there are so many ways that you can get extra money without burning out, without taking on an extra job or something that's going to take up a lot of time. It's important to work smarter and not harder. And I teach that in my coaching program. So anyway, let's get back to the rest of the video. Once you have a budget in place, the next tip is to prioritize your debt. You do this by seeing which debts have the highest interest. So when you see which debts have the highest interest, then you may want to pay the higher interest one first. When you pay off the higher interest one first, you end up saving money because we know that with the added interest, you end up spending more money in the long run. This is a method that a lot of people use and it works for them. So give it a try and see if it will work well for you. Tip number 3 is the snowball method. Using the snowball method to pay off your debt is where you, of course, go back to your list of different debts that you owe. And this time, instead of choosing the debt that has the highest interest, you're going to choose the debt that you owe less money on. So whichever one you owe less money on, you're going to start there instead. And you're going to pay that one off first, and you're going to work your way up the list. This method actually worked best for me. So I'm sharing with you different tips and you have to figure out what works best for you. This one worked best for me because if you're like me, you may be a box checker. I'm a box checker and it makes me feel fulfilled knowing that I've accomplished something. So being able to check off the box of the little ones and then working my way up gave me a feeling of fulfillment and it motivated me to keep going. So using the snowball method can really be a motivator because you can pay off a debt quickly, and as you're paying off the debts, it makes you feel like, wow, like I did this and I can do it again. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you go ahead and you pay the debts and you check them off. This may be the method that works best for you. You have to figure out which one works best for you and stick to it. The next is debt consolidation. When you have multiple high interest loans or credit, you may want to consolidate them and to one bill so that it can be easier for you to pay it off. Now, using this method, you're actually taking on a loan and the interest rates vary, but a lot of times you can save some money doing it this way. Instead of paying several bills, you're paying one bill and it's a compilation of all of the different debt that you owe. This is actually not a method that I recommend to my clients as a financial coach. Reason being is because it can be a quick fix. And when it comes to quick fixes, it doesn't really change the problem. It doesn't fix the problem long term. Unless you've had a shift in your mindset and your behaviors, you're still going to have the same debt problem recurring over and over. So that's why I kind of ease my clients away from quick fixes, because my job is to help you achieve wealth, build your wealth long term. But if you keep stopping and going back to the old behaviors, then you're never going to get there, or it's going to take you much, much longer to get there. So I want you to get there faster. And that's why I'm a financial coach, so that you'll get there faster and easier without all the headache of repeating past mistakes. Does that make sense? I hope it does. If you have any questions about debt consolidation or snowball or anything that I've mentioned so far, or what I'm about to mention, go ahead and leave your comment or your question below, and I will definitely take a look and I will answer your question or comment. The last tip I have for you is seek help from a financial professional, a financial coach. If you're struggling with debt, don't be afraid to reach out to a financial coach. It's our job as financial coaches to help you manage your money better. We can help you come up with a plan to pay off your debt sooner and also help you manage your money better so that you're not ending up struggling with debt. Being able to manage your money better, more effectively, is really the key to building wealth. If you feel like that's going to be helpful for you, if you feel like a financial coach will be able to help you move the needle and get you from stuck to taking off and building your wealth, then go ahead and see my information in the description box. I offer free wealth building calls, and I'll be happy to meet with you and see how I can help you get out of being stuck and on the road to building wealth. Now, just to wrap up, we've talked about how challenging it can be as a mom with all of the responsibilities, including financial responsibilities, and how easy it is to actually end up in debt. But with all the challenges that you face, debt does not have to be one of those challenges. By creating a budget, prioritizing your debt, using the snowball method, even debt consolidation, and reaching out to a financial coach, you can get on the path to recovering from your struggle and on the path to wealth building. you can take control of your finances and pay off your debt. Remember, small steps can lead to big changes. And every step you take towards paying off your debt is a step in the right direction. I hope this video was helpful to you. Like I said before, leave a comment, like, share, do all of those things. And remember, change your mind, change your pocketbook. See you in the next video.